Hey again. I'm Marcy.
And I'm Tiff. Peace and love. Eh, Wait.
No, you got
Oh,
it.
our next topic to be discussed is a question of whether or not it's okay to date somebody who makes less money than you. And my opinion on that is I feel as though it is okay to date somebody that doesn't make as much money as you, but it also depends on the person that you're dating. Naturally, men feel more secure when they're the breadwinner because they feel dominant in their position as being a person who can pretty much hold down the house if need be, as opposed to it's a difference when the woman makes more. For some men, they can handle that, and for some men, they can't. I think it all depends on the woman and her attitude. Long as she is not, making him feel like he's less than a man because she's making more money than him, I don't see why it wouldn't be able to work. But then it
Mm-hmm.
also depends on where that man is in his life. For some men, if they're not where they want to be, they can't totally dedicate themselves to you. They're not really putting that much into the relationship because they're fixated on where they're trying to be or what they want to do. And then often, if they're looking at you like, damn, she making these moves, she got this money, she looking out for me. Some of them tend to get jealous,
Mm-hmm.
and when with that jealousy, they start trying to find ways like, damn, I know I can't mess with her financially, so I'm gonna do something to hurt her emotionally. Which
Yeah.
brings up on our next topic: cheating.
And I feel like the whole situation with the cheating thing is crazy. Basically, like, I don't know, like, it's kind of hard to tell whether or not that they are. I mean, some things you can see that will be obvious, but
A lot of times, I feel like people, when your spouse is cheating on you,
yeah,
whether it's
that
a man or a woman,
yeah,
because you get this intuition, you get this feeling. First of all,
that's
if the
true.
thought is even comes to you like, damn, I'm gonna be cheating, it's because he's doing something or she's doing something to make you not feel secure in your position in a relationship.
Mhm.
And I feel like people, vast majority of people know when their spouse is cheating on them. Blinders. They see what they want to see. They feel like, oh, da 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 da, and this, that's the third,
Mhm.
but
Stop.
it's not.
Mhm. Just stop. Yeah. Yeah. I definitely agree on that.
Sorry, had a little technical difficulties. Nobody's Mac. But back to this topic at hand. Cheating.
Oh no. Yeah. You finished off
Oh, I'm
basically
sorry.
saying.
Yeah, but like I was saying before, technical difficulties. I feel like a lot of times people know when they, especially women, know when their man is cheating on them, but they choose not to see it right then. It's like almost, oh, I don't even want to accept that, or how can he be cheating on me? So they don't pay no mind to it's practically shoved in their face. Then it's, oh my God, you will never believe. But it's kind of like you already knew that.
Yeah, that's true.
People think that, I'm a cold freak. I do this, that, to third to him. I'm laying him down, I'm putting him to bed. Everybody, Jay, how they put him to bed. That, oh, he's not going to cheat on me. This, that, to third. It ain't even always about
Wow.
sex.
It's
You could be
not.
sexing your man to death, but if it's emotionally he's not there, or if he's feeling like, you know, you're not fully into him that much, or certain things, other factors that can play into that,
Yeah, that's
he will
true.
go somewhere else.
Yeah. What it basically like whatever he feels as though is lacking in a relationship, he will definitely go and find somewhere else. And sometimes, from what I was reading an article, and sometimes with some dudes, they just feel as though they just want to just dip in other waters. They want to test the waters. You know what I mean?
And that's,
Like,
I mean, that's, well,
temptation takes over with guys. Guys are
it is,
so
but if
sometimes
it's just like, if you,
very
it's a difference if
vulnerable.
you in a relation, if you single and you like, look, I'm trying to test the water. It's a difference if you're in a relationship. If you're in a relationship still talking about testing the waters, it's because you're lacking something from your mate. And with that comes the whole cheating situation.
Mm-hmm.
And just like with women, sometimes it may be, I'm doing everything I can for this guy, this, a third, but for whatever reason, it just don't seem like it's enough. Blah 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 blah. He's not getting it from me emotionally. I'm feeling empty after sex, whatever, whatever. They will go cheat, but it might not even be in a sense of, oh, I want somebody to just give me good sex. It'll be, I need that emotional connection. I need that
Mm-hmm.
companionship, and it may start getting wrapped
But
up
how do
between
you,
the
but the
guy.
thing is, how do you feel as though the emotional connection is not there though? Like, what is it like? Especially when say the woman is doing everything, you know what I mean? Then it's like basically like, what am I not doing? you know, a lot of women question themselves like, what was I doing wrong? You know what I mean? That made you go and cheat. You know what I mean? Well, I thought everything was good. You know, you told me everything was good. You said you loved me the whole nine. But yet and still you go and you want to test the waters. Or you want to go, you know what I mean, and go mess with Shanae down the street.
That's true too, but to me it goes back to something like in a relationship. A lot of relationships lack communication.
Yeah, that's true.
I know so many girls who complain about certain things about their men, and I say, well, did you ever talk to him about it? Did you ask him? Oh, I can't ask him that, or I don't feel like asking him that. You don't feel like asking him something that you're unsure of, but you've had sex with him, you live with him, you have a kid with him, you're investing with him, but you don't feel confident enough in your relationship to come to him and say, look, baby, I'm feeling like, you know, we in the same room, but your mind is somewhere else. What's the problem?
Exactly.
You don't have to be confrontational about your approach. You just want to come and you want to ask him because you want to know.
And first off, if you feel as though that you can't talk to your mate, like, especially exactly after all of those things, and you feel like you can't talk to him, what the hell is going on in your relationship?
It's time to go to the bathroom and look in the mirror and ask yourself some questions.
Yeah, because it's like, why can't I ask you that? I'm going to ask you that, whether you like it or not. We're here and we're supposed to be together in a whole. You know, we, you know, doing all these things, you know, like taking care of our household together and building a life together. I'm going to make sure everything is on point. Like, as far as, like, you know what I mean, just us, you know.
Yeah, being together. Yeah. A lot of people don't communicate. And then it's just kind of like, you know, it's like, well, and then when everything happens and things get out crazy, get out of hand, and it's, well, you never said this, you never said that, so how was I supposed to know? And you can't fault a person for that, because if that's the way you was feeling, or if it's something you wanted to ask, you should have opened your mouth and said something. A lot of people don't do that. They just go to where their girlfriends, oh, girl, da 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 da. You gotta watch what you tell your girlfriends. It's boundaries with everything. Some of y'all don't handle discretion with your stuff, and then that creates other problems. If your girlfriend is miserable, mad, struggling, trying to take care of her 2 kids, 9 times out of 10, she gonna throw shade at your situation. Oh, you need to leave him, or da 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 da. Because damn, look at her.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? You have to evaluate your girlfriends and look at their situation sometimes, because they'll be telling you or advising you to do things that they damn sure wouldn't do in their relationship.
Exactly.
Girl, you need to leave him because he ain't call you in 2 days or whatever the case may be, because he had a death in his funeral and his family. I don't mean he couldn't call you, but her man ain't come home in 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? But she ain't thinking about putting him out.
Exactly.
So if you have to pick and choose what you tell people and keep people out of your relationships, but that's a whole nother topic. But
definitely, like, you know what I mean, and communication is definitely key. You know what I mean? You should be able to talk to you know, especially your mate, y'all being there and being a whole or whatever, being together as a whole. You know what I mean? I'm going to come and talk to you about whatever it is that's on my mind. You know, and if I feel as though I can't do that because you're going to cop an attitude or whatever it is that's, you know, or you feel some type of way about me coming at you with these things or whatever, or I feel like you feel like I'm trying to start an argument or whatever the case is, no, it's not that. It's called trying to settle our differences and have some understanding of what is it that's on your mind. You know what I mean? That's going on that maybe, you know, I might not understand or get. You know what I mean? We all different. We all go about things differently. So we have to communicate to understand where the other person is coming from. You know what I mean? No matter what it is. But when it comes to the cheating situation, you know, you're definitely right. I'm going to probably ask you. You're going to, you know, probably deny it. But I still want to know, like, all right, well, I'm having these feelings because, you know, such and such and such, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You know, and communication is key. He might not let you know off the rip what it is, but sometimes it's like, right? But it's like sometimes, you know what I mean? What is it? Like, okay, they still stay with you, but they're, like I said, they still dipping in the waters, but still come back to you. If you feel like you lacking something or you missing something, why come back to me?
Because it depends on the situation. If it's a situation where, you know, oh, he might not be on his A game right now and need a place to stay, and you basically his stability right now, he gonna knock that other chick off because he can't. She not putting the same level of pressure on him to get his stuff together as you may be. So that's his. Oh, I need a break because she tripping. I'm gonna go rock out with her because she cool. She ain't expecting much. It's just sex and then I'm out.
She make me a sandwich afterwards.
But it's just like, you know, when he come back home, you hold him like, listen, we here together. This is our thing. We need to be making this happen, not just all on me. So it's more pressure from you at that time. So he might go with Missy, because Missy like, hey, it's whatever, you know, we having fun, so I ain't studying all that.
And to top it off, how about we should make another topic about women being comfortable with cheating with men who they know is in a relationship. I think we should definitely talk about that. That got to be. But we're gonna say that for the other people.
Because I always see me going into that. So y'all stay tuned for the next one. Topic. Ladies who love being the side chicks.
Yeah, like how do you do it?